Hi Year 10, today what we're looking at is equations with fractions. What you should have done is had a go at these do now questions. If you haven't, please pause the video and have a go at the 5 questions. Okay, so we are asked to simplify the following. We have x over 3 plus x over 3. Because we have the same denominator for both fractions, we can add our numerators together, x plus x, and put them over that denominator of 3. So x plus x is 2x over our denominator of 3. For b, we have 4x over 7 minus x over 7. Because we again have the same denominator for both fractions, we can subtract our numerators, 4x take away x, put it over our denominator of 7. 4x take away x leaves us with 3x over 7. For c, we have 5x over 8 minus x over 8. Because both fractions have the same denominator of 8, we can combine the fractions to get 5x take away x over 8, which equals 4x over 8, which equals x over 2. What we need to do is we put 4 over 8 into our calculator to see if we can simplify the fraction. For our next question, we have x on 5 plus 4x on 5. Again, we have the same denominator, so that means that we can add our numerator of x plus 4x together all over 5. X plus 4x is 5x over 5. Again, we put our 5 over 5 into our calculator, and that gives us the answer of 1x. For e, we have x over 2 minus x over 2. So we have the same denominator of 2 for both fractions. So we have x take away x all over 2. X take away x is just 0 over 2. 0 over 2 is just 0. What we are doing today is we are going to learn how to solve equations with one fraction. So what we have is 2 columns on your sheet. It's the together and then your turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the together one, and then you'll have about a minute to have a go at the your turn. So we're going to solve the following. Our first one here is x over 3 equals 4 over 5. What we want to do is we're trying to find the x by itself. So we want to get rid of this divided by 3. The opposite operation to divide is times. So we're going to multiply both sides of our fraction by 3. This leaves us with x equals 3 times 4 over 5. Now we can put 3 times 4 over 5 into our calculator to find out what that equals. So 3 times 4 over 5 is equal to 12 over 5. Okay, I want you to copy that down and pause the video and have a go at the your turn question of x on 2 equals 4 over 5. Okay, you should have had a go at x over 2 equals 4 over 5. What you should have done is realize you wanted to get rid of that divide by 2. So you want to times both sides of the equation by 2. This leaves us with x equals 2 times 4 over 5. So x equals 2 times 4 over 5 in our calculator is 8 over 5. The next example we have is x over 2 plus 1 equals 3. What we want to do first is we want to get rid of this plus 1 by minusing it to both sides. That leaves us with x over 2 is equal to 2. We then want to get rid of that divide by 2 and multiply both sides by 2. This leaves us with x equals 4. Alrighty. Copy that down and have a go at x divided by 3 plus 2 equals 5, and pause the video while you do so. Alrighty, you guys should have had a go at x over 3 plus 2 equals 5. Hopefully you realised that you needed to minus the 2 first. This leaves you with x over 3 equals 3. You then want to times both sides by that denominator of 3 to get x equals 9. The next example, we have x plus 3 over 4 equals 5. What we want to do is we want to get rid of that all divided by 4. Remember, the opposite operation of divide is times. So you want to times both sides of the equation by 4. This leaves you with x plus 3 equals 4 times 5, which is 20. We then want to get rid of the plus 3 that is attached to the x. So we do the opposite operation of plus, which is minus. So we're going to minus 3 from both sides. This leaves us with x equals 17. Copy that down and have a go at x plus 1 over 3 equals 2 for me. Alrighty, you should have had a go at x plus 1 over 3 equals 2. What you should have done first is times both sides by the 3. That leaves you with x plus 1 equals 2 times 3, which is 6. And then you should have minus 1 from both sides to get x equals 5. Our last example here, we have 2x plus 1 over 3 equals 4. Again, we have that it's all divided by that 3, so we want to get rid of that 3 first by timesing both sides by 3. This leaves us with 2x plus 1 on our left-hand side equals 4 times 3, which is 12 on our right-hand side. We then want to solve the equation by getting rid of the plus 1, so we want to minus 1 from both sides. This leaves us with 2x equals 11. We then want to divide both sides by that 2, and so we are just left with x equals 11 on 2, and we can leave it as an improper fraction. Okay, so you have to copy that down and pause the video and have a go at 2x plus 1, all divided by 4 equals 3. For 2x plus 1 all divided by 4 equals 3. What you wanted to do was multiply both sides by that all divided by 4 first. So we're left with 2x plus 1 equals 12. We then want to minus both sides by 1, and that leaves us with 2x equals 11. Again, we just want to get rid of that 2 that is touching the x by a times. So the opposite operation of times is divide by 2. And this leaves us with x equals 11 on 2. Copy that down if you didn't get it correct. What you guys are going to do once you have copied all of that down is have a go at this page here, which is page 6.